Hi guys! In this video I want to talk about my experience on my first solo travel. So about 2 weeks ago I was in Dublin. It was the very first time I traveled solo and I loved it so much. And I know there are a ton of people out there who are thinking about traveling solo but don't dare to take the step to it because they're scared. You know, it's like the unknown, you don't know what's gonna happen. And that's why I want to bring out this video there for you guys who are thinking about solo traveling but are not sure yet. It took me a long time as well to actually decide to do it and take the actual step and just go for it. But I finally felt ready for it and I just did it, and it was an awesome experience. I can't not wait again to leave and do another solo travel. So as my first solo travel, I decided to not go too far away and also not to go too long. So I went to Dublin. I'm from Belgium, which Dublin is not that far. It's still in Europe, you know, it's a couple countries farther away. And I went for 5 days, from Friday evening till Wednesday evening. So I was there for Saturday a full day, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and actually Wednesday, which is 5 full days. And depending on your destination, of course, you can choose to go shorter or longer time. I think for a city, discovering a city and some other parts around the city, 5 days is like the perfect timing. But of course, that's really depending on your choice, how long you want to go. The one thing that made me the most like scared and afraid of solo traveling was that I was thinking I was not gonna make any friends and that I would just be on my own and alone the whole time. Together with that, I was scared to have dinner on my own and being in a restaurant. On my way to the city with the bus, and I saw another girl there with her backpack. She was all by herself. So then I started talking to her, and she was also from Belgium, but she's from the French part. So I met this girl on the bus already, and I arrived pretty late after dinner time. So I was like, should I go have dinner on my own? Like, because it's gonna be hard to meet people that are still gonna go out for dinner. Yeah, I had all those thoughts in my head. But anyways, I met this girl on the bus, and then we decided to meet each other again and grab some dinner together. So that was like, I was just so happy and relieved to already know someone the moment I arrived. Yeah, I was staying in a hostel. I think if you're traveling alone, a hostel is like the perfect place to stay overnight because it is a possibility to meet so many people. I stayed in this hostel in the center of Dublin, which was amazing, but in my opinion the hostel was a bit too big for my liking. I think next time I want a little smaller hostel, because there was like the main area where you had breakfast and where you could just chill out, which was amazing. But because the hostel was so big, there were so many people, and I found it pretty hard then to actually go and talk to people. So I stayed in a 6-female dorm room. I was actually very lucky that one of my roommates was like arrived the same date as me, and she was leaving the same date as me. So we hang out a lot of the times, and I was just very lucky to have this girl because we did a lot together. Evening in the nights we hang out, we went to a bar together. Because the other 4 girls in the room, they were a group of friends, so I actually didn't really hang out with them because they came together on a kind of a holiday. But either way, there's always people traveling alone somewhere, so you're always gonna meet people. I think I went on 2 tours outside of Dublin. So you're on a bus with other people, you're going to these places, and average in a tour there's maybe 20, maximum 30 people. So one of the tours I also did on my own, and I met people there as well. I met there another girl that was traveling alone, so we hang out together on the tour. But even if you don't meet people right away, I think it's perfectly okay and perfectly fine to just spend some time on your own. I have walked around the city on my own, I went to dinner on my own, I went to lunch on my own, I went to some places on my own, and I really didn't care. I was happy with my own company, you know. You have to be confident, you have to be happy with your own company, and I think that's something you'll learn while you're solo traveling. Like, solo traveling really makes your life so much richer. You will learn so much from it. I think then the times I had dinner on my own, I also never went to like a very fancy restaurant. That's just not my thing. I mostly go to very chill places. So one time there was a small place and it had vegan pizza, so I was there, and the owner was definitely okay with me being alone. So yeah, it was fine. And another time I found this amazing restaurant, even more like a grab your lunch, dinner, like buffet kind of food thing. No, it was not a buffet, but it was so chill, and there was actually many people on their own, and you had like the seats kind of like a bar, but like in front of the window at the street side, so you could sit there, and that place was amazing. I even went there twice because I liked it so much. So anyways, I don't want to make this video too long. I don't know what else I want to say in this video. I could keep talking about my first experience, but I just really want to make this conclusion that I just loved it. And if you are thinking about going solo traveling, just do it. You know, I decided to go solo traveling because I love traveling, and I don't always have a friend who is able to go with me because they have other plans, or they don't have the money for it, they don't want to go to the destination I want to. So no, there's all these reasons, and I was like, you know what, I just want to go. Like, I don't want to wait anymore till someone is gonna tell me like, hey, you know what, I will join you. So I just decided to go by myself. And if you have these same reasons, if you are thinking about solo traveling, just do it. Like, you're not gonna regret it. If you never do it, you will never know how it is, and it might be a disappointed experience. It might not be a good experience the first time or the second time. Like, maybe my second time will be awful, you know. You never know. It really depends on the people you actually meet, but also you have to be open for it, and you have to talk to people. So guys, I hope this video was a bit helpful. If you still have questions regarding anything with solo traveling or Ireland or Dublin, just let me know in the comments below, and I will try and answer them for you. And I will try my best and make a video as soon as possible again. So thank you for watching, guys, and see you soon. Bye!